Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nerds of the Multiverse channel. Today we will be breaking down Episode 5 of Marvel's Secret Invasion. Before we get into today's video, make sure to go check out my other social media pages to stay up to date on all of my content. Now, let's get into today's video. Episode 5 is titled Harvest. It opens with President Ritten being rushed into the hospital after his assassination attempt in Episode 4. The news is reporting that a Skrull attempted to save the President's life. Fury attempts to tell the President about Rhodey being a Skrull and how the Russians were not behind the attack. Fury doesn't have clearance to go back with the President, however, and he pulls up a chair and waits outside the door with his gun drawn. I got so hyped when I watched this scene for the first time. Fury is a boss. We then see Pagan and Beto arriving back at the compound. Pagan challenges Gravik, saying that Gravik told him Fury hid the Avengers' DNA, but it was not in any of the locations where he had told him they would be. This all has to do with the title of the episode, The Harvest. After the Battle of Earth in Avengers Endgame, Fury had a team of Skrulls go in and take samples of the Avengers' blood. They didn't want it to fall into the wrong hands, especially since these are the most powerful people in the world. Some samples could have been left behind, such as Groot's, which is why Gravik does this to Pagan. Gravik then calls Rhodey and tells him to show the President satellite footage of New Skrullos so that they will bomb it. It may sacrifice innocent Skrulls, but it will also start World War III, since it would be an American bombing on Russian soil, causing the human race to exterminate each other, leaving the door open for the Skrulls to take over. Back at the hospital, Rhodey asks where the President is and gets the floor cleared. Fury grabs him and threatens to kill him if he gets anywhere near the President. Rhodey's guards show up and all of them point their guns at Fury. They then let him leave alive, most likely so that he will lead them to the Avengers' DNA. We then go to London, where Sonya Falsworth meets SIS Director Weathersby. Falsworth asks him where Dr. Rosa Dalton is, and she shoots him to prove he is a Skrull. Back at the compound, Beto leads a charge against Gravik, and they attempt to kill him. Let's just say it didn't go too well. Gravik goes absolute ham on all of them, and he slashes Beto's throat to send a message to the rest of the Skrulls. Fury meets Gaia at the building from Brixton in the flashback from Episode 2. They discuss Talos' death and part of their plan to stop Gravik. We then see Falsworth waiting for the Daltons. She questions them about their Super Skrull program, and Victor threatens to kill Rosa so Falsworth won't get any information and so she can't attack Gravik. Then, Falsworth kills Victor. Rhodey shows the President New Skrullos and recommends bombing it to cut things off at the head, regardless of starting World War III. Fury then gets on a plane to go retrieve the DNA. We then see Gaia and Vara at Talos' funeral. Vara is helping with the ceremony and all of the preparations. The two of them then head back to Vara's house where Gravik's men show up to kill Vara. They head down to the greenhouse basement and they get some weapons to defend themselves, and the two of them wipe out every last member of Gravik's men. We then go to the airport where Fury uses the disguise of a Finnish man to get through customs because he is a wanted man everywhere. He meets up with Falsworth and reveals he used a wig and a widow's veil. This is the old version that only covers your face, but apparently there's a new version on the way that is a full-body disguise. The two of them head off on their way to retrieve the data. Fury tells her that Rhodey is a Skrull and Gravik wants the harvest. They walk up to Fury's grave, which quotes John 15:13. Falsworth asks Fury why he hasn't called the Avengers, and he says because it's personal. He tells her he has fake graves all over the place. He then breathes on the tombstone, and the DNA is revealed to be inside of it. He heads inside the mausoleum, and he opens up some tombs with his eye and retrieves a new jacket, an earpiece, a gun, and an eye patch. This scene was so cool. He then says,
"It's time. Let's finish this."
I'm not gonna lie, this episode had so many cool Fury moments, and I was here for every single one of them. It was awesome to see Gravik destroying everyone in the Skrull form, learning about the harvest, and finally seeing Nick Fury starting to get his swing back. I am so sad that there is only one episode left, but I am very excited to watch it. That's all I have for today. Once again, make sure to check out my other social media pages. The links will be in the description. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more Marvel content such as news, rankings, theories, and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. I love you 3000, and I will see you in the next video.